how things affect other things, and as a consequence, how things are affected. There is a special way to express in English when objects receive the effect of something or of an action. It is called passive voice. People say political campaigns are using sexuality. Some people believe it is true and that people use sexuality in everything. However, this offends some women because they consider the use of sexuality in politics is objectifying women. Now let's look at the same idea in passive voice. Colombia's electoral race was intensified with girls in bikinis. Is sexuality being used in politics? Of course, it is used in everything. However, some women believe they are being objectified. People normally speak using active voice. Active voice is when things affect other things, or when people make something or produce something, or when someone or something causes an effect on someone else or on something else. For instance, research has improved society, so research has bettered society's conditions. People have invented many new devices, so people have produced devices. So observe. The subject, the actor, or the producer are the important item in the conversation. UDM research groups are recognized in the Colombian scientific community. World researchers have given humankind solutions to physical, social, emotional, and intellectual problems. Now let's see how things have been affected. On the contrary, in passive voice, the object is more important than the subject, the actor, or the producer. Institutional research processes are linked using science and technology. How has society been improved using research? Many important new devices have been invented. Americans are not accepted in countries like Iran, North Korea, Syria, Cuba, and Venezuela. Let's see some examples with different auxiliaries. Are Americans being rejected or accepted in the world today? Officially, Americans are not welcomed in some countries. 4 reasons to use passive voice. I do not know who is responsible for the action or who committed the action. Someone robbed the bank yesterday. The bank was robbed yesterday. Number 2, the person who committed the action is obvious. They sell chicken in supermarkets. Observe, in this case, it is obvious they refer to people that work or own the supermarket. Chicken is sold in many supermarkets. Number 3, I do not consider it relevant or important, or simply I don't want to tell anyone. The project was ruined because some people who I shall not mention did not work efficiently. 4, when it is an act of nature or when you want to mark emphasis on the person who committed the action because it is a famous person or phenomenon. The city of San Juan, Puerto Rico was devastated by a destructive hurricane. A malaria vaccine was developed by Dr. Manuel Elkin Patarroyo, a Colombian immunologist. Note, many of these ideas are generally simplified. Made in Colombia, The Avengers, directed by Tony Russo or Anthony Russo. English is spoken. No dogs allowed. Produced by Nutresa Group. The price of solar energy has been reduced using UDM engineering material research. Let's see more examples. How will people's lives be improved? Using solar energy? People will be given comfort and happiness. Vietnam is considered the best vacation spot in the world today. Why is Vietnam said to be a great place to travel? Hotels, restaurants, and tours are priced lower than most good tourist destinations. Our planet is being destroyed as a result of humans' misuse of natural resources. How will the earth be destroyed? It could be blown up. It might be totally devastated. It will not be destroyed. It will be saved. And civilization will be replicated. Domotics or Domus Informatics has been made to provide remote home control. How can home automation be made available to all social strata? Domotics will be implemented everywhere. Has this coffee been imported? Or has it been grown in Colombia? It may have been brought from Vietnam. Why has this been used? It has been implemented to vow true, eternal enamorament, or to manipulate. Finally, just remember, passive voice always includes an auxiliary verb, a form of be. Am, is, are, was, were, used to be, has been, have been, will be, can be, must be, has to be, should be, may be, might be, could be, would be, am, is, are, going to be, needs to be, wants to be, would like to be. And if it is a progressive idea, the auxiliaries include am, is, are, was, were, being, plus the past participle of a verb, plus time, place, manner, characteristics, etc. And that is how things are affected by other things.